Olivia, you're here. I'm so glad. We talked about tariffs in the open. I want to play for you some sound from the Wayback Machine. Donald Trump in the 1980s. Control room, please. I know you have that teed up. Play it for us.
If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And, hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country.
Quick update on the technology front. VCR, for those who may not remember, video cassette recorder. That's how people my age used to watch movies, okay? So, Olivia, we bring this up not only to refer to Oprah and the Wayback Machine and VCRs, but the Japanese are here talking about possible trade negotiations and deals with the administration.
Yeah, certainly something they haven't wanted to talk about, right? The stock market down today. They haven't wanted to talk about the economy or tariffs. But here Trump is wrestling his way into negotiations that are happening between Secretary Lutnick and Secretary Bessent and the Japanese about their tariffs. Now, the Japanese are the first country to really send an economic delegation over here to the White House to have these conversations. And Trump, we know, paused those reciprocal tariffs. There was about a 24% reciprocal tariff that was going to go on Japanese goods. That's not happening just as of yet, but there's still that 10% blanket tariff and a 25% tariff on cars, automobile parts, steel, aluminum, things that certainly go into cars, and those are still in effect. So the Japanese are here today because clearly this is something that's going to hit their economy. They're trying to find a path forward in the next 90 days while there is this pause on tariffs. But the White House certainly is not putting forth a lot of information exactly about when this meeting was, who on the Japanese side took part of it, what the readout was, what Trump said. We're working on trying to find out that information. They haven't been forthcoming, but this all comes as the stock market took another nosedive today. We heard from Fed Chair Powell, who said that the outlook on the economy, particularly for the car industry, is going to suffer for years and years to come. That is rattling markets globally.
And, Olivia, to that point, the retail sales indicators today from the Commerce Department showed lots of retail sales. The explanation for that was Americans looked around and said, wait a minute, tariffs may be coming.
No. Yeah.
Let's go buy now.
Right.
And lots of retailers, whether you're selling cars or shirts or something else, pulled forward inventory. So there was plenty of things to buy. People bought them. But what does that mean going forward? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows what it means. And look, that inventory only lasts for so long, but a lot of people went out and bought cars. A lot of, locally owned dealerships said, hey, we're having deals, come buy these because we need to insulate ourselves for whatever is going to come. They don't know what this is going to look like in 90 days. And certainly on some uncertain economic level, feels very shaky, not only for car industry, but steel industry, on pharmaceutical industry. We're still waiting for all of those tariffs that Trump promised on not only pharmaceuticals, but semiconductor chips. Those are also a huge, huge issue that is not only economic, but national security-wise as well. So they're certainly trying to get out ahead of this, make some deals with some of these countries. But again, this is all happening in back rooms and under the cover of darkness. We've been trying to figure out what exactly is going on and who's talking to who.
We're all trying to see the light.